All right, it was my birthday on the weekend, so I feel like I am now close enough to 40 to be able to post things aimed at men in their 40s. So let's kick it off with the bang. Here is 5 things that every man at 40, and please start before 40, but every man at 40 or in their 40s needs to be acutely aware of and monitor regularly. Number one is your blood pressure. Pretty self explanatory. Get in the habit of taking it every night. Just once you get in bed, chuck the cuff on, watch some TV for 10 minutes, take it. Most blood pressure monitors these days can sync to your smartphone. Take it, know it, monitor it. Number two, you should know your fasting blood sugar. Pretty self explanatory. With that one, you just monitor it once a month. Try and take it at the same time. Uh, Take it first thing in the morning. If you sleep in late on the weekends, just do it on a weekday. So do it at the time that you spend most of the week waking up at. Number two, you should know your ApoB levels. Your ApoB is a much better indicator. In fact, your cholesterol is a very, very poor indicator, or it's a very, very poor cardiac risk factor. Your ApoB level is the gold standard in indicating risk of any cardiovascular event. So know that. You should monitor it probably once every 3 to 6 months. The closer you get to 50, that interval should get shorter and shorter. Google it, ask your doctor about it. A lot of doctors, which is Australia, are hesitant to request the test because Medicare generally won't cover it. Be happy to pay for it, it's fine. You can get it done privately, costs you about 40 bucks. The next thing every man in their 40s should know is your body fat percentage. Monitor that weekly, know it weekly, so you can keep an eye on it. If your body fat percentage starts to creep up, it is an indicator that the other things I've told you to monitor, those other 3 things, will start to deteriorate. So your body fat level is the key marker in that if that stays low, there's a very high chance that those other 3 things won't creep into areas of risk. And the 5th thing every man at 40 or over 40 should know is how much you can deadlift. And that's got nothing to do with being jacked lean, keeping the wife happy, or impressing your friends. It has everything to do with what you do in that decade between 40 and 50 has the biggest impact on how mobile and independent you will be in the final decade of your life. And the really cool fucking thing is, it doesn't matter if you've never trained once in your entire life. If you can improve your deadlift between 40 and 50, take it from 60 kilos to 100 kilos, it will make an exponential difference to how well you feel and function in the last decade of your life. And of course, if you've spent 3 decades training before you hit 40, maintaining your strength will do the exact same thing. But like I said, guys who have never trained or taken their training seriously, it doesn't matter. Get a coach, learn to deadlift, master the lift. If you only train once a week and your entire body, if you can increase your strength or maintain the strength in your core and your lower back between 40 and 50, it is the single biggest thing that will make a difference to your longevity in terms of your ability to move your body. And one of the main reasons why people go into nursing homes, apart from incontinence, is the inability to move properly. And the moment you stop being able to move, blood function deteriorates, brain function deteriorates, and it's a very, very fast downward spiral. So take care of that. And finally, understand this. Everything you do once you get over 40, you should have some level of consideration into how this will either positively or negatively impact the final years of my life. What you do or don't do, what you do or don't eat in your 40s will make the biggest difference. And like I said, it doesn't matter if on your 40th birthday you're the heaviest you've ever been, you're the unhealthiest you've ever been. Your body is still physiologically young enough that you can fix it, and it will almost be like you were never unfit or unhealthy in the first place. Just like when someone quits smoking, if they can quit for long enough and stay off them, in a decade's time, it's like they never ever smoked. And that is your body. It is very, very forgiving as long as you start treating it right. So please share that with someone going into their 40s, in their 40s. Save it for 10 years time when you turn 40, but please just keep that in your back pocket.